welcome to the middle school A game between the College Heights Cougars and the Riverton Rams. First off, for the Riverton Rams will be number 10, Levi Mann, number 15, Ryder Morton, number 21, Leland Chestnut Cully, number 32, Josiah Palmer, and number 23, Thatcher Phillips. For our College Heights Cougars, we have number 1, Aiden Gibson, number 3, Nixon Meninguez, number 12, Barrett Bowen, number 13, Brandon Schumacher, and number 22, Grayson Crumrye. All right, for the tip-off for the College Heights Cougars will be number 22, Grayson Crumrine. For Riverton will be number 23, Thatcher Phillips. Crumrine gets the tip-off. Schumacher goes up for the shot, just off of the rim. Number 10, Levi Mann for the Rams is going to bring it down. Mann drives, goes for the layup, and misses just off of the backside of the rim. Schumacher with the save, and Aiden Gibson with the drive, and he shoots. Oh, just misses the layup.
Good acceleration by Gibson to get all the way down.
Number 32, Josiah Palmer, gets fouled. Oh, I'm sorry, that may not have been foul on that. Looks like it turned over.
Looks like they called a travel.
Thank you. Crumrine inbounds to Schumacher. Bowen with the ball, he drives and shoots. There's our first points for College Heights. Number 21, Chestnut with the ball. Passes over to 23, Phillips, who shoots.
Bowen had good position, and Riverton just came right through his back.
Schumacher bringing the ball back down for the Cougars. Gives it to Bowen. Bowen with the drive, kicks it out to Gibson. Gibson's going to try to take a look at it, but gives it back out to Bowen.
Cougars in a 5-out set.
Meninguez with the shot, but misses. Schumacher comes up with the ball, gives it back to Meninguez, who goes for the 3 and just misses. Mann for the Rams has the ball. Dishes off to number 21, Cully. Now back to Mann. Mann drives, goes for the layup, misses. Gets a foul, looks like. Foul's going to be on number 1, Gibson. First shot for Mann. And it's good. And second shot is good. Tie ball game 2-2. Schumacher with the ball. Goes for the drive, kicks it out to Gibson. A little fumble on the ball there, but is able to recover. Gives it to Meninguez. Tries to drive, goes for the shot, and just misses. Crumrine was doing good there, playing some D on his person, got between him and the ball. Will be out of bounds on College Heights. Palmer will inbound. Tries to get the ball to number 23, Phillips. But Meningas was there. Schumacher drives and scores.
Good pass ahead by Bowen. He saw Schumacher was all alone and just fed it up to him for Schumacher to chase down.
Good teamwork there. Number 32, Phillips with the ball. Out of bounds on the Rams.
Cougars playing man defense. They're doing a good job on help side, picking up the driver. In that situation, he tried to enter it down low, just too high for his intended target.
Schumacher brings ball down for College Heights. Gets it out to Crumrine. No look back to Schumacher. Bowen with the ball and shoots a three, just misses. Number 21, Cully with the ball, and he shoots, just off to the right. Number 1, Jordan Mann, takes a shot and gets fouled.
Bowen had decent position there. He's thinking he didn't foul him, but anytime you swat down like that and push the player off his mark, especially an airborne shooter, they're going to call the foul.
First shot for Mann. Comes off the back of the rim. Second shot's no good. Riverton gets the rebound. That was number 15, Morton.
Morton just snuck right between Crumrine.
Bowen with the ball, but loses it. Meningas tries to get it back, but 15, Ryder Morton with it. Number 10, Mann, is bringing it down. Cully has the ball. Gives it out to number 23, Phillips. Number 15, Ryder Morton for the deep three. He misses. Mann gets the rebound and shoots and misses. Meningas with the ball.
Good rebound by Meningas, getting up, elevating to get the ball.
Loses the ball. Jump ball.
Riverton has the arrow.
Number 2, McDonald's going to inbound to Mann.
That's the first lost possession for the Cougars. They've been getting shots, they just haven't converted.
Meningas with the steal, brings the ball down for the Cougars. Goes for the shot. It's just off the back of the basket. Mann's going to bring the ball down for the Rams.
The Rams doing a good job limiting the Cougars to one shot.
Palmer with the ball. Goes for the fadeaway and just misses. Stanton's going to come up with the ball. Passes up to Bowen. And Bowen gets fouled on the drive. Looks like it was on number 2, McDonald. Bowen's going to inbound. Gets it out to Meningas, to Stanton. Stanton back to Bowen, who gives it to Crumrine, and the shot's no good. Bowen's got the rebound. Takes it in, tries to get over Crumrine, but it's picked off. Number 21, Cully. Number 10, Mann with the ball. Tries to drive, but Meningas is there to give him a stop. Gets it out to Palmer, no shot. Works the ball around to number 2, McDonald. Back to Mann. Donald with the ball. Schumacher's there to pick the ball off. Goes for the shot. And the foul on Schumacher.
Yeah, he pushed off at the end there to create separation. Probably didn't need to do that, but
Scores 4-4. Mann will bring the ball down for the Rams.
I'm not sure he's clock aware. There's only 2 seconds left.
Palmer takes his shot, and it's in and out. Been a pretty close game so far.
Yeah, just 4 points aside. Cougars are getting to the basket, getting layup attempts. A little bit more aggressive on the offensive glass would help them. You know, when you have a teammate driving to the basket, you have to follow that because it's very hard to box out a player that's coming from the three-point line. Of course, it's easy when you are running 5 out to have nobody underneath to get that rebound.
I think this has been one of the more aggressive teams that the College Heights Cougars have seen this season so far. Be interesting to see how this goes. All right, top of the second quarter. Crumrine's going to inbound. Gives it to Bowen. Dishes off to Stanton, back out to Meningas. Meningas tries to drive, goes up for the shot, just misses.
Again, you see Meningas got all the way to the basket, but we have 3 players at the perimeter. And once you see he's committing to shooting, you got to get in, get position, and go for that rebound.
Mann goes up for the shot, misses. Number 23, Phillips, gets the rebound and doesn't make the connection. Stanton with the ball, but he loses it.
Stanton got that ball in congestion. Better for him to just hold it and look for the outlet rather than trying to put down the dribble on the defensive side of the court.
Mann with the ball. Gives it out to Phillips. Back over to McDonald, who gets it in.
Good weak side help by Stanton, but it wasn't enough.
Bowen will bring the ball down for the College Heights Cougars. Schumacher drives and shoots. Just off the back of the rim. Riverton tries to get the rebound, but they knock it out.
Again, Cougars getting to the basket, getting shots they want. They're just not finishing. And we got to clean up that offensive rebound opportunity.
Stanton gets the ball out to Bowen. Bowen shoots the 3, and it's off of the back of the rim.
Nice find.
Marin's up for the shot and makes it.
Meningas good step through and then found Marin's on the weak side for the easy layup.
Jordan Mann drives and shoots and misses. Meningas comes up with the rebound.
Good job by Stanton moving his feet, staying in front, disciplined on the floor.
Meningas with a shot and misses. Kicks it out to Schumacher, who shoots, and it's good for 3 points. That brings us 9-6 Cougars.
The Rams take their first time out. It feels like a game that the Cougars really could open up. They seem like they're defending well and getting shots they want on the offensive side. Make a couple of these in a row, and it could turn into a big lead.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like Cougars are having a little bit of problem finishing. They're getting in there and taking those shots, but they're just not finishing on them. Cully's going to inbound to man.
Cougars are picking up full court.
And gives it to Cully. Back to man. Meninga's putting pressure. That was number 10, Levi man. Meninga's with the ball.
Good extra pass.
Gets it to Stanton, who makes a three. 6-12, College Heights. Man bringing the ball down. Over to McDonald. Out to Cully, back to man.
Cougars still in man defense. They're looking good. Help side defense is really doing well as they're switching on the ball screen.
Phillips gives it to Nelson. Tries to get it back out.
Good job by Stanton securing that and then finding an outlet pass to Meningas.
Marins gets it, passes it out to Meningas. Back to Marins, who drives. Back to Meningas and out to Bowen, who shoots the three. Oh, just off the front of the rim.
Good possession by the Cougars, though. Ball movement, found the open shooter.
And that was McDonald with the layup.
Riverton, good job taking advantage of the long rebound. Turned it into transition points.
Meningas with the ball. Tries to drive, loses his footing, but is able to get it out to Bowen, who shoots. Oh, in and out on a three. Number 30, Nelson drives, gets in a little trouble there. Stanton's there to hold him up. They're going to call the foul on Stanton.
Stanton got a lot of ball, but he can't kind of rake through his arm to get there. You can see that being let go, but he did call him for it.
Palmer's going to inbound to man. Man gets it out to number 21, Cully, who gets it over to Palmer. And Palmer with the travel.
Again, good help side defense by the Cougars. And number 32, Palmer, just got caught unexpectedly with a defender in his face and took the extra step.
Schumacher drives. Gets it out to Stanton. Over to Bowen, who goes up for the shot and makes it. 14-8, College Heights.
Again, good offensive possession by the Cougars. Found the open look. Bowen got into the basket and finished.
Nelson with the ball, gets it out to Man. Man shoots the three, and it's long. Phillips tries to get the rebound, but Marins is there.
Marin put that rebound down into a dribble right away. He's got to go look for the outlet rather than putting the dribble down.
Meningas gets stripped by Man, trying to drive in on the basket. Man drives, shoots, fouled by Bowen.
Yeah, if Bowen stays straight up and swats that after it's left his hand rather than coming down to make contact on the release, that's probably not a foul. But when he swats down into his body, he's going to get called for that every time.
First shot by Man's no good, just off the back of the rim. Crumrine's going to come in and relieve Bowen. And the second shot by Man is good. Marin's inbounds to Schumacher. Schumacher gives it to Crumrine, who drives and just misses a shot. He's fighting for the ball on the rebound there.
Another good look by the Cougars. Getting to the basket, layup form is what you want. Just couldn't get it to convert.
Man with the ball, drives. Out to Phillips. Oh, and Nelson travels.
Yeah, it almost looked like his foot got stuck, and he tried to reset it, and ref got him for the travel.
Stanton inbounds to Schumacher, going to bring it down for the Cougars.
There's 30 seconds left in the half.
Stanton out to Marins. Marins drives and gets travel. Loses his footing there.
He definitely lost his footing as he was picking up, but I don't see where the travel is there because he lost the ball. You know, you can't travel if you don't have possession.
McDonald's going to inbound to Mann. Back out to McDonald. Gives it to Morton. Back around to Mann. Mann
Good ball
shoots
screen.
and misses.
Just 10 seconds left.
Schumacher has the ball. Getting some pressure from the Rams. Morton strips it. Fights with Stanton for the ball. And the clock runs out. We're at 14-9 College Heights at the half.
I think we'll do an 8-minute halftime here. We'll wait to get the clock set, then we'll take an audio break and send you through the first half recap. Oh, they're actually just going to do 6 minutes. All right, we'll be back in 5.5 minutes.
Rams inbound the ball to man. Gives it to Palmer. Out to Morton. Back over to Palmer, who's going to drive. Goes for the shot, and he makes it.
Good defense by Crumrine, but good spin move and finish by Palmer.
Schumacher with the ball for the Cougars. Gives it to Bowen, who drives. Tries to give it off over to Crumrine. It's intercepted by the Rams.
Bowen should have just finished that. Tried to make that extra pass, but it was contested.
Man goes up for the shot and misses, but the Rams get it back. Number 21, Culley with the shot, and makes it.
Rams coming out hot to start the second half. 2 tough shots.
We're at 14-13, College Heights. Meningas with the ball, gets it out to Schumacher. He's going to drive, puts it up. Oh, just misses.
Schumacher rolled his ankle there.
Meningas going to knock the ball out. Morton inbounds to man. Man gives it to Culley, tries to drive, but Gibson's there. Gibson gets a hand on the pass. They get it back out to Man. Man's going to drive, gets stripped by Bowen, gets it up to Crumrine. Crumrine's going to take it all the way. Oh, just misses the shot. Gibson's going to fight for the rebound and gets a jump ball.
Cougars have the arrow. Marin subbing in for Schumacher as Schumacher is limping down court after that last drive to the basket.
Bowen gets it to Crumrine, who gives it around to Marins. They work it over to Meningas. Meningas drives, tries to get it to Bowen, but it's tipped by Palmer. They get it to Palmer. Palmer goes up and makes the shot. Rams are back in the lead now, 15-14. Timeout, College Heights.
Cougars had a tough time finishing the layups in the first half. Now they're being a little tentative on attempting the layups. They've had a couple passes down low where they should have taken the layup shot. Again, we're still struggling to get the second rebound in position to get the putback. That's just kind of an attitude of when you see your teammate driving, working for position to get the rebound.
Crumrine will inbound the ball for the Cougars. Bowen brings it down. Bowen gets it to Meningas. Over to Gibson, who gets fouled on the shot.
Gibson, left-handed, went up with his left and drew the foul. Had he gone up with his right, that probably would have been a block. So good job using his body. Of course, he is left-handed, which is the advantage.
I believe they called the foul on number 23, Phillips. First shot by Gibson is just off.
They called it on 32, Palmer.
Thank you for the clarification on that. I knew it was a 3 and a 2. Gibson's second shot is good, ties the ball game, 15-15. Man's going to drive. Goes for the shot and misses. Number 15, Morton gets the rebound.
Good job by Crumrine finding the outlet. Oh. Not sure what happened there. It looked like it was right to Gibson, but he couldn't control it.
Man with the ball for the Rams. Palmer has the ball. Gives it to number 21, Culley, who shoots and misses. Meningas comes down with the rebound. Meninguez goes for the drive, shoots, and makes the basket.
Nice take. Set up that move at the volleyball line with the crossover dribble, and he was able to get all the way to the basket.
Mann with the ball. Gets it out to Morton, who gives it back to Mann. Mann's going to drive and shoot, and it's long. Meninguez going to come up with rebound.
Meninguez securing another backside rebound.
And gets fouled on the drive. I think it was on number 15, Ryder Morton. Number 1, Jordan Mann's going to come in for Ryder Morton. Oh, Bowen with the bad pass there, and Mann's going to take it down and make the basket. Stanton with the ball for the Cougars. Gives it to Schumacher. Back out to Bowen. Meninguez with the ball, trying to get in. Gets stuck, gonna get it out to Bowen. Bowen goes for the shot and makes it.
Good step through hesitation by Bowen. Scoop shot for the finish.
Levi Mann for the Rams, bringing the ball down. Gets it out to his brother, Jordan Mann. Levi Mann drives and shoots. Rebound by Meninguez.
Good discipline by Meninguez, going straight up and not swatting at that. He's able to pull down the rebound.
Oh, he tries to get the ball down to Stanton. Just out of his reach, he just tips the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Stanton was there for it. Looks like maybe just took his eyes off before he secured the ball.
Go Cougars! I'm sure there's a lot of excitement for the Cougars here. They're really working hard. This has been a tough game for them so far. Number 21 makes the pass, but a Cougar is able to get their hands on it. Schumacher drives and gets fouled on the shot.
Good job by Schumacher getting all the way to the basket and creating contact.
First shot by Schumacher is just off of the side of the basket. Clevenger's going to come in for Marins. Second shot is just to the side as well. Going to be out of bounds on the Rams. Cougars will pick it back up. Bowen inbounds. Gets it out to Meninguez. Gives it around to Schumacher, who shoots. Oh, just misses the basket. Mann with the ball. He's going to kick it out to Levi Mann. Gives it back to Jordan Mann and back around. Number 23, Phillips with the ball. Tries to drive under. Schumacher's there. They get it back out to Cully, who shoots and is short on the shot.
Just 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's just not enough game time here in these middle school games. Good
Meninguez
move.
with the drive, passes out to Stanton, who shoots, just misses it, but Meninguez works in to get the rebound. Back out to Schumacher, who gives it to Bowen. Bowen's going to drive, and the shot, and misses. And we're at 19-17, College Heights going into the fourth quarter.
The Cougars' 5-out offense is definitely getting them drives to the basket, but it's really sacrificing their ability to get the second chance rebound and putback.
Cully for the Rams will inbound the ball. Mann's going to drive. Goes for the shot and makes it.
Tie game.
Meninguez bringing the ball down for the Cougars. Goes for the drive. Gets fouled. Ball on the floor. Foul on number 1, Jordan Mann. Marins will inbound. Gets it to Bowen. Bowen to Meninguez. Meninguez tries to drive, but is stopped. Gets it over to Marins. Works the ball out to Bowen. Back to Marins, who shoots to 3. And the foul. That'll be 3 shots for Marins.
Big free throws coming up for Marins. We'll get 3 of them. Yeah, I don't think they changed the arrow at the end of the third quarter. I actually had it as Cougars possession coming out in the fourth, but they had it as Riverton, but they still have it as Riverton.
Marin shot just short off the front of the basket. Palmer and Morton are coming back in. Marins with the shot and just misses. Palmer comes down with the rebound, but loses it. Tries to give it to Morton, and Morton steps out of bounds with it. Marins will inbound for the Cougars. Gets it out to Bowen. Back over to Meninguez, who shoots. Oh, just long. Marins tries to fight for the rebound. Loses it to the Rams.
Rams doing a good job limiting the Cougars to 1 shot and done.
Mann working the ball against Gibson. Tries to drive in, but met by 2 other Cougars. Palmer has the ball, tries to go for the drive. Spins in and makes the shot.
Good step through by Palmer. Bowen had good defense, kept straight up, and Palmer just kept working, finally found a spot.
Schumacher with the ball. He drives, shoots, and makes the basket.
Good job by Schumacher finding an angle. Didn't look like he had a path to the basket, but got creative and made the finish.
That brings us 22-21 Cougars. Palmer with the ball. Timeout Riverton. Just a little over 4 minutes left on the clock.
Looks like this one's going to come down to the wire. I felt early that the Cougars were good enough to pull away in this game, but Riverton's done a good job of limiting the second chance points for the Cougars and kept it close. Low-scoring game.
Yeah, it almost feels like we're a little bit of our own worst enemy on this, just not being able to finish on those shots. We've had several just in and out or just off to the side, so hasn't quite worked out for the Cougars. Number 2, McDonald's going to inbound the ball. Gets it to man.
Good work by Gibson. Would like to see that count started by the ref. He's definitely closely guarded.
Gets it to Palmer, who kicks it out to number 23, Phillips. Phillips gives it back to man. Gets it out to Palmer. Palmer's going to work in and shoot and misses a shot. Bowen tries to come down with the ball there.
Foul called on the Rams. That's the third team foul. Number five fouls is a bonus here in the new high school rules, applying to middle school also.
Schumacher with the ball, shoots the 3, just short. Man's going to come up with the rebound. Gives it to McDonald, who shoots and is long. Bowen comes up with the rebound for the Cougars.
Nobody picks up Bowen as he's able to get all the way down court.
He kicks it out to Schumacher. Oh, Schumacher gets tapped by McDonald there, and the ball goes out.
Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
Schumacher got he airballed the last 3, and he got hesitant on that time when the ball was kicked to him. You still got to take that shot.
Move your feet.
Marin's inbounds. Gets it to Bowen. He drives, goes for the shot, makes the layup.
Good take by Bowen, finished with his left. Cougars needed a bucket. He came up.
Cully gets it into Morton, who shoots and gets fouled.
Marin's was in good position to contest there, but again, he reached down to the ball rather than staying straight up. Didn't make much contact, but enough when ref sees that, they're going to give him the foul.
Don't let him push you.
First
Bear.
shot by
He's gonna
Morton's
try to
no
push
good.
You under. Don't let him push. Good.
And the second shot's no good. Meninga's with the rebound. He's going to bring the ball down. He drives, and the shot is short. Man comes up with the ball. Bowen's able to get a hand on it, but not enough for the Cougars to recover it.
Still in the backcourt.
Phillips with the ball, drives, and makes the shot. Marin's with the ball.
Creative shot by Palmer.
Good passes. Good passes.
He's got 8 now on the night.
Marin's looks for the 3, but gives it off to Bowen. Bowen's going to drive and shoot, makes the shot. 26-23 Cougars.
Bowen has the answer for the Cougars. 2 big buckets on back-to-back possessions.
Phillips gets it into Cully, who shoots and makes it.
Good game down the stretch. Rams keep answering the Cougars' score.
Marin's bringing the ball down slow for the Cougars. Gets it to Bowen. Bowen drives and gets fouled on the shot.
Good take, Bear. Good take.
Good aggressive drive by Bowen, gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
First shot by Bowen just misses in and out. Crumrine's going to come in from Aaron's. Second shot by Bowens just off the front. Meningas is there to get the rebound.
Big play by Meningas. Cougars can run the clock a little bit, just a minute left in the game.
Bowen goes up for the shot, makes the bucket, 28-25.
Good job by Bowen, seeing the defensive help clear out, found a way to the basket.
Phillips with a sneaky pass there to number 15 Morton, but the shot's no good.
Rams picking up full court.
Bowen's got the ball. He drives, shoots, and the basket. Timeout Rams.
Bowen's taking over. 8 straight points.
That's 30-25, College Heights. Lots of excitement in the crowd tonight. In for the Cougars is Marins, Meningas, Gibson, Bowen, and Schumacher. .37 seconds left on the clock. Culley's going to inbound to man. Gibson picks him up at the half.
Oh, big deflection.
Meningas for the shot. Oh, they call a carry. Jordan Mann's going to inbound the ball to Levi Mann. Gibson picking him up at the half. Makes a pass to number 23, and Meningas comes up with the rebound.
The Rams are going to have to foul. The Cougars don't need to take another shot.
Meningas over to Gibson, works at the Bowen, goes up for the shot, but it's on the ground. And that does it for the game, 30-25 Cougars.
Good win for the Cougars. They didn't play their best, but they finished down the stretch to get the victory.
Very exciting game. Now we'll get to see what the B team does tonight against the Riverton 7th grade.
All right, we'll take an audio break here, send you through the second half recap, and then come back for the middle school boys B game.
All right, starting lineup for the 7th grade Riverton Rams. Number 3, Brennan Wilson. Number 4, Bo Crowder. Number 14, Trip Witherspoon. Number 24, Eli Ludwig. And number 25, Carter Darnaby. For the Cougars, number 2, Titus Clevenger. Number 15, Evan Horton. Number 23, Caleb Dennis. Number 24, Nate Vaughn. And number 31, Brent Smathers. Tip-off for the Cougars will be Nate Vaughn going against
Number 14, Trip Witherspoon. They're going to re-jump. Vaughn gets the tip off, tries to get to Smathers, who bobbles it a little bit. Number 4, Bo Crowder with the shot, misses. Clevenger passes the ball, and the shot's good. That was number 15, Evan Horton.
Good early transition basket by the Cougars.
Oh, Clevenger with the steal. Tries to go, but he's blocked by number 4, Bo Crowder.
Good job by Clevenger being patient, finding the open pass. Horton had a good look at the basket.
Crowder's going to inbound to Wilson. Tries to give it back to Crowder, but it's tipped a little bit. Crowder gets it and shoots. Shot's no good. Vaughn comes down with the rebound.
Good job by Vaughn going up strong with 2 hands to pull on that rebound.
Clevenger gets the pass. Gives it to Dennis. Spins and shoots, but it's no good. Witherspoon comes down with the rebound. Number 4, Crowder with the ball. Gets the carry. Horton will inbound. Clevenger drives. Gets it out to Horton. Back around to Smathers. Kind of bobbles the ball, but comes back up with it. Smathers with the 3 and just misses.
Vaughn had early position there, but as he jumped up, got pushed in the back and lost his position for the rebound. Good outlet by Dennis.
Gets the ball to Vaughn, and they're going to call the double dribble.
Yeah, that's the wrong call. Vaughn did not have possession when he deflected it to the ground, so he can pick it up and then dribble. That rule was clarified about 10 years ago. You see it a lot. When we were kids, that was a travel or a double dribble.
Number 4, Crowder drives, swatted away by Dennis. Vaughn fights for the rebound and gets the jump ball.
Good job by Dennis going up and making contact with the ball and not the opponent.
Clevenger going to bring the ball down for the Cougars. Gets it out to Horton. Back around to Smathers. Smathers drives, and the shot, and makes it.
Nice soft touch by Smathers. Put it on the rim and had the right spin to put it in.
Wilson gets it out to Ludwig. Ludwig out to Witherspoon, who almost loses it there. And he's getting trapped there by Clevenger, but he's able to drive in. His first basket for the Rams.
Good speed by Witherspoon.
Dennis with the shot, and it's good.
Cougars would get in the roll.
Just need him to keep this momentum going. Crowder drives, loses the ball to Clevenger for just a second. Ludwig picks it back up. Out to Darnaby, who shoots, and it's no good. Ball's loose. Gonna call it Rams ball. Ludwig will inbound the ball for the Rams. Number 5, Lake's going to come in for the Rams. Lake with the ball.
Like to see that Dennis and Clevenger are getting minutes here in the B game. They've been playing A, but there's just not enough minutes in the game to get in as many minutes as they need.
Clevenger drives, kicks it out. Vaughn recovers it. He goes up for the shot. Oh, it's long. Stanton comes up with the ball. Out to Clevenger. Gives it to Smathers. Over to Horton, who shoots. Oh, just off of the front of the basket. Gonna call it off of Dennis. And Crowder's back in for Wilson. Lake's gonna bring the ball down for the Rams. Over to Crowder. Out to Witherspoon. And over to Ludwig. And back out to Darnaby, who shoots.
Cougars doing a good job keeping the Rams from getting any easy shots.
Clevenger with the look. Gets it out to Stanton. Oh, just off of Smathers' fingertips. Horton gets it back to Smathers, who shoots. Oh, it's just off of the back of the rim. Lake comes up with the rebound. Tosses it down to Crowder. And he just saves the ball. Number 11, Emmett Jordan's going to come in for Caleb Dennis. Clevenger bringing the ball down for the Cougars. Gives it over to Horton. No look, over to Smathers. Clevenger out to Smathers. Gets it stripped by Lake. They're going to call it out on the Cougars.
Clevenger's doing a good job running the point and distributing it to his teammates. He may just have to get a little bit more aggressive on his shot, get all the way to the basket.
Crowder's stuck, needs help. Gets the travel called.
Cougars again with a solid defensive stand.
Clevenger gives the ball back to Horton.
I think this is a good decision. Move Clevenger off the ball, give him a chance to catch it in an opportunity to score.
Gives it to Vaughn, who tries to drive in, tries to dish it off, but pass is no good. Oh, Vaughn gets the pass, gives it to Brant Smathers, who just misses a shot. Smathers again tips the ball. Gets called with the foul there. Jax Edson's going to come in, going to spell Smathers for a little bit.
Just 14 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Crowder with the ball. Vaughn's able to get in there, but Lake gets the ball, who passes it out to number 25, Darnaby. Number 3 gets it over to Crowder, who shoots. Shot's no good for the end of the first quarter. We're at 6-2, College Heights after the first. This has the making of another tense back and forth game between the Cougars and the Rams.
Yeah, this 7th grade Rams team we've heard is undefeated on the year. Cougars doing a good job eliminating their looks. I think that the Rams have relied on transition baskets in their previous games because they're a very quick team. And you can see even on our transitions, Clevenger had 2 transitions where he had to pull it up because they caught him and got ahead and took away the transition. So Cougars are doing a good job as well preventing the transitions for the Rams.
In for the Cougars in the second is going to be Jordan, Dennis, Clevenger, Horton, and Smathers. Lake's going to bring the ball down for the Rams. Gives it over to Crowder. Then to Witherspoon. They're doing a good job of moving the ball. Wilson's going to go in for the shot and misses. Number 24, Darnaby, comes up with it.
Smathers had position and just got knocked off his spot. Ref saw it and will give him the foul.
Clevenger's going to bring the ball down for the Cougars. Gets it over to Jordan. Back to Clevenger, who shoots. Oh, just off of the front of the rim.
Jordan was right there for the offensive rebound, just couldn't bring it in. Travel.
And Lake gets called with the travel. Smathers bringing the ball down for the Cougars. He drives. And it's swatted away by Witherspoon. Number 11, Emmett Jordan's going to inbound the ball. Tries to get it to Horton, but it's tipped. Witherspoon driving. Goes up and makes the shot.
Good Euro step finish by Witherspoon. I would like to see the Cougars take that foul in transition, just eliminate that, and have them play in the half-court set.
Smathers working ball over to Jordan. Clevenger. Drives, shoots. Oh, just misses. And they're going to call the jump ball.
Cougars have the arrow.
Jordan's going to inbound, gets it to Smathers, goes for the shot, and gets the foul.
Smathers went to the ground hard.
Foul's called on number 24, Ludwig. Just shy on his first shot. Davis and Vaughn will come in for Jordan and Horton.
So 2 bigs back in the game for the Cougars in Dennis and Vaughn.
Shot's no good. Crowder with the drive, gets fouled by Smathers.
Yeah, that transition foul is not a bad move when you have a team that can get out and run. If you just take that foul and make them play in the half-court set, that's probably a good play by Smathers.
Davis covering Lake. Crowder tries to drive, no look. Lake had the ball and got fouled.
Looks like that was called on Smathers. That's his second. I'm sorry, that's his third.
Lake with the ball. Tries to get it to Crowder.
Good job by Clevenger. Got position and then earned the foul.
Looks like Moran is in. Clevenger dishes off to Vaughn, but it's just behind him.
Yeah, just didn't put enough bounce on that to get it up to Vaughn's hands.
Wilson bringing the ball down for the Rams. Gets it over to Ludwig. Working the ball around the outside perimeter. Crowder drives. Makes the basket. Foul be on Vaughn, 24.
Vaughn did a good job leaving his man and coming over to help, but he never got square. And even though he went straight up, they gave him the contact foul.
Shot's no good. Dennis gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn almost gets stuck, but he's able to get the ball over to Clevenger. Dennis with the ball back out to Vaughn. Back to Dennis, who drives. Oh, gets tripped up. Dennis will inbound the ball. Gives it to Clevenger. Over to Davis, then to Moran. Gives it to Vaughn, who squares up and shoots. Oh, just off of the back of the basket. 24, Ludwig is going to bring it down. Goes for the drive, but the bigs are there and gets the travel.
Good job by Dennis and Vaughn being disciplined. The hands went straight up, and they just let the offensive player create his own trouble.
Edson's in for Moran. Clevenger gets the ball to Vaughn, who's over to Edson, who goes up for the shot. Just short.
Edson had a good-looking drive there, baseline floater. Not enough height on it to get the angle.
Tie ball game, 6-6. Wilson bringing the ball down.
Yeah, we thought the A game was low scoring.
Darnaby with the ball.
Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way here in the first half.
Clevenger strips the ball. Oh, the ball gets kind of bobbles the ball and gets it tied up. Going to get the travel.
Yeah, he got it caught on his hip and couldn't get it off before he took an extra step.
Horton's going to come in for Davis. They get the ball to Wilson. Wilson's going to bring it down for the Rams. Ooh. Clevenger takes a little spill there.
Clevenger hit the back of his head on the ground.
Travel was called on Crowder to be the Cougars' ball. Lorimer's going to come in for Clevenger. Nelson bringing the ball down for the Cougars.
That's his grandpa. Nelson.
Oh. You're right. Horton, thank you. That was number 24, Ludwig, going up for the shot. Tries to pass it out, but the pass is missed. Be the Cougars' ball. It's an inbounds to Horton. I almost did it again. Then over to Dennis, who shoots. Oh, it just misses. Wilson's going to come down with the ball. Tosses it up to Ludwig. Vaughn is there to stop it.
Good recovery by Vaughn. Take a look at that on replay. As Vaughn chases all the way back. And Lorimer was standing out of bounds when he got the loose ball. So we'll stay Riverton ball.
Ludwig with the ball. Gets it out to Lake. Lake over to Witherspoon. Goes for the shot and makes it.
Witherspoon's made some tough shots. He's got 6 points, and none of them have been easy.
Dennis has the ball. Horton shoots, makes the three.
Big three-point basket for Horton to take the lead for the Cougars.
Ludwig tries to drive, gets it out to Darnaby. Lake drives, no look, out to Witherspoon. Witherspoon goes up. Looked like a clean tip by Vaughn by me, but they call the foul.
Well, they didn't call the last one. He said they got it clean. Let's look at this one again. Boy.
Maybe there was some body contact there. I don't know. Ludwig first shot off of the back of the rim. Davis going to come in for Vaughn. And Jordan going to come in for Lorimer. Second shot is good. Horton going to bring it down for the Cougars. 45 seconds left on the clock. Gives it to Davis. Gives it to Edson.
Dribble handoff action at the top.
Horton shoots. Oh, it's good! Great timing on the shot. And the shot by number 25, Darnaby.
Big answer by Darnaby to tie the game up at 12.
Horton with the ball. Clock ticking down. Shoots and it's tipped. And the long try by Lake is no good. Tie ball game here at the half. 12-12.
All right, we'll take a halftime break, send you through the first half recap, and then be back to start the second half.
All right, coming back for the second half, we've got Dennis, Vaughn, Edson, Horton, and Jordan in for the Cougars. Crowder will inbound the ball. Gets it to Ludwig. Over to Darnaby, who shoots but misses. Wilson kicks it out. Ludwig out to Wilson. Out to Witherspoon. Witherspoon tries to drive, no look. Ludwig tries to shoot, but Vaughn's there. Horton's going to bring the ball down. Gets it to Vaughn, who shoots, and it's going to be long. Vaughn's getting an opportunity to shoot the threes this time. That's something he doesn't normally get.
Yeah, wide open three. You got to take it. He did the right thing by taking it. Just didn't find the rim.
Wilson drives. No luck. Dennis comes down with the rebound. Horton gets it into Dennis. Oh, he's going to give it back to Horton. Witherspoon gets it and up for the layup and misses. The Crowder's there.
Acrobatic follow by Crowder.
Horton has the ball. Gives it to Vaughn. Goes, puts it up. Oh, just misses.
I think Vaughn got some extra steps on that one.
I think he did too. 24 Ludwig makes the shot for the Rams. Puts them up 14-12.
I've been looking at the bench to see Clevenger. He played almost the whole first half. Of course, he hit his head and he was icing it when he went out. I haven't seen him return back to the bench.
Dennis kicks it out to Jordan. Jordan drives. Oh, it just misses the layup. Darnaby bringing the ball down for the Rams. Over to Ludwig. Out to Crowder. Crowder drives, shoots, misses. Vaughn comes up with the rebound.
Good
He's
job
fighting.
by Vaughn.
Now he needs some help. Gets it over to Horton. He shoots. Oh, just off of the back of the rim. Comes off of the shoe of Jordan.
Jordan was there to clean it up, but couldn't handle it.
Edson's going to come out, and Smathers is in. Wilson gets it over to Crowder, almost tipped by Horton. Lake takes a shot, misses. Out of bounds on the Rams.
Aggressive play by 2 Rams.
Horton over to Vaughn. Hesitates on the 3, drives, shoots, just misses.
Like that drive by Vaughn, though. Pump fake to honor the 3 and then drove to the basket.
Smathers picked up by 2 Rams. Gets it over to Horton. Gets it to Dennis, puts it up, and it's good.
Good find by Horton and good hands by Dennis to secure that and put it in for 2.
Lake gets it over to Crowder. Crowder drives, goes up. Vaughn's there to put some pressure on him. But the Rams come back with the ball, and Ludwig makes the shot.
Vaughn needs some help down low. A really good job of going straight up to defend, but he's committed to the shooter now. Someone's got to come in and clean that rebound up for the Cougars.
Timeout Rams. Scores 18-14 Rams.
Still haven't seen Clevenger. I don't know if he's back in the locker room or if he's left the facility.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like Coach Miller is back out. So hopefully Clevenger's okay. All right, Vaughn will be out, and Moran is in for the Cougars. Smathers gives the ball to Horton. Over to Jordan. Gives it to Smathers, who drives, goes for the layup and misses. Ludwig with the ball. Goes for the shot. Dennis with the rebound.
Another disciplined defending by Dennis. Again, hands straight up to not cause the foul, but still contesting.
And Dennis with a little bit of fancy dribbling there behind the back. Moran with the shot, just misses.
Horton, good find again on Moran, but Moran couldn't handle the pass and just took too long to get it up. Smathers fighting foul trouble. That's his fourth.
First shot for Lake is good. Edson's in for Smathers. And second shot for Lake is good. That brings us 20-14 Rams. Horton brings the ball down for the Cougars.
It's kind of a risky play by Dennis. He was out of bounds and threw it to the ref. The ref, by all respects, could just let that go out of bounds as an inbound pass.
Oh, Edson tries to get a pass to Dennis, but it's cut off. Crowder for the layup. And there's two more for the Rams.
Coach sends Vaughn back to the table to check in.
Edson gets it to Horton, kicks it out to Jordan. Back to Horton. Over to Dennis, who shoots, and he makes it.
Big basket by Dennis. The Cougars needed that to stop the bleeding. See if they can get a defensive stand here and get this game back within reach.
Ludwig with the shot, and it's short. Horton comes up with it, ball. 19 seconds left on the clock. Dennis with the flying leap over half court. Gets it over to Jordan.
Good take by Horton.
And the foul. 6 seconds left on the clock. First shot for Horton. And it's good.
Horton's got 9 points now on the night.
Horton's second shot, just off of the side. Witherspoon with the rebound. Jump ball. Three seconds left on the clock. Cougars will inbound. Dennis. Oh, and the pass is long. Tried to get it over to defenders out to Edson, but it was just a little too high. Crowder's going to inbound. Gets it to Ludwig. Goes for the shot. And it's too high. No good. That'll do it for the third quarter. Rams 22, College Heights 17.
Nolan Brueggemann is homesick tonight, so the Cougars are missing his presence from the game. Clevenger was obviously a big add for them in the B game, but now that Clevenger hasn't returned in the second half, the Cougars are struggling to find enough offense.
Yeah, their presence is definitely missed in this game. Coming into the fourth quarter, Cougars need to dig deep and come back. We're down by 5.
That last jump ball with 4 seconds remaining seemed like a nice opportunity for the Cougars, but then they threw it away on the inbound and spoiled the possession.
In for the Cougars is Lorimer, Jordan, Dennis, Horton, and Vaughn. Wilson has the ball, drives, shoots, and misses. Darnaby tries to get it back in.
Good job by Dennis securing that rebound and finding the outlet pass.
Horton gives it over to Jordan, and back over to Lorimer. Back to Horton. Gives it to Lorimer. Cut off by Lake. Lake's gonna go all the way, and he makes the layup.
Good read by Lake. The Cougars got predictable in their offensive set, and Lake just read the pass, converted it for an easy 2 on the opposite end.
Gives it to Dennis. Dennis drives, goes up for the shot, gets the foul.
Good take by Dennis. Disciplined feet to catch and turn. Created space and then created contact at the basket to draw the foul.
First shot just off of the back of the rim. Smathers is in for Lorimer. Luke Long coming in as well for Jordan. Second shot just off of the front rim. Dennis gets his own rebound but misses. Gets it again. Oh, and it's good.
Dennis actually got away with a lane violation. He stepped over the line on the free throw and ended up getting his own rebound. Smathers picks up his 5th.
Whoa. Lake will inbound for the Rams. Gets it over to Crowder. Crowder
Went off someone's foot.
Yeah, tries to get it to number 25, Darnaby. They're going to call it off College Heights.
Do we have...
Lake with the ball, gets it to Witherspoon. Witherspoon goes up, misses. Dennis down with the rebound. Horton drives. Out to Luke Long. Luke Long gets it to Dennis. Dennis shoots, and it's good. Darnaby with the ball, gets it out to Wilson. Wilson gets it over to Crowder.
Oh. Boy.
I think the foul's going to be called on Vaughn on that one.
See if we can take a look back at that. Yeah, Horton got him on the back.
Oh,
Vaughn was clean, but Horton got into him.
I think they did call it on Horton. First shot's good. Need a good rebound by the Cougars to get it down to Long. Get it to Long. To Long! Long was wide open and nobody on his team even noticed. Ludwig gets the ball, drives down. Over to Crowder, who shoots and misses.
That entry pass to the top of the key by Horton. It either needs to be a bounce pass where Dennis can step to it, or Dennis has to seal his defender to receive it. But you can't let that defender just step through and make that steal.
.346 left on the clock. 25-21 Rams. Dennis inbounds to Horton. Tries to get the ball to Dennis, but it's stripped off by Crowder, who goes for the layup and makes it. 27-21 Rams.
Said too many of those the last couple possessions. Riverton reading that pass.
Tries to get it into Vaughn, but Witherspoon's there to cut it off. Gonna call the travel on Dennis.
Still a two-possession game.
Edson's gonna come in for Long. Ludwig with the ball, but it's picked off by Dennis.
Good read by Dennis.
It's gonna come off Witherspoon's leg, so they're gonna give it back to College Heights.
Everyone left Dennis. He gets that steal. Someone's got to be the outlet pass for him. You can't expect him to dribble it up one-on-one full court.
Horton with the ball. Gets it to Edson, to Moran, who shoots. No good.
That would have been a big three by Moran.
Lake out to Wilson, who shoots the three and misses. Edson comes up with the ball. Gets it to Horton. Horton out to Moran, who shoots again, and it's good!
Moran not discouraged by the first one and answers with the three.
Oh, Horton's going to get the foul on the shot. There's number 24, Ludwig, going up for the shot.
Again, initial good position by Horton, but when you slap down your arm like that onto the shooter, they're going to call that a foul every time.
First shot for Ludwig is good.
Back to a two-possession game.
And the second shot is good. Timeout, College Heights.
Cougars have 3 timeouts remaining. Actually, did Riverton call that timeout?
I thought the Cougars took that one, but I could be wrong.
Scoreboard showing it to be
Riverton.
the Riverton's timeout. So Riverton has 3 timeouts remaining. Cougars have 4 remaining. Cougars do have the jump ball arrow.
Edson will inbound to Horton. Now Cougar timeout. Going to take a full timeout.
Riverton has their cheerleaders out tonight. We haven't got a chance to pan over to any of their cheers yet, but we'll do that right now.
Just about 10 seconds left on the timeout.
Cougars really devising something special over there on the sideline.
Edson will inbound again for the Cougars. Gets it to Horton. Gives it to Vaughn. Looks. Back to Horton. And then over to Edson, who's going to drive. Kick it out to Moran, who shoots. Oh, just off of the backside. Going to be Rams' ball. Vaughn couldn't get there quite in time. Wilson bringing the ball down. Gets it to Crowder, but he kind of loses it on his teammate there.
Oh, backcourt.
Oh, they're calling it tip.
Ooh. He was in the front court still when he got the ball, so that is a backcourt violation, even though it's tipped.
Darnaby travels. Going to turn the ball over to the Cougars. Minute 13 left on the clock. Horton with the ball. Not a lot of time left. Cougars are going to have to do something here. So they get to Moran. Moran to Edson. Edson drives. Caught up in traffic, gets it out to Horton, who shoots, and it's good!
Horton finds the bottom of the net. 2-point game.
Oh, they're calling that Riverton's ball.
Yeah, Horton deflected it.
Cougars really should have been ready for the press on that, to put some pressure on them, I think. But
Cougars calling the timeout.
29-27, Riverton.
Cougars with 3 fouls, Riverton with 1. Cougars might need to foul to, if they can't get the steal, they'll need to foul because the Rams could run out the clock with the 2-point lead. I'd say give it 10 or so seconds to try to get the steal. But you also feel like you probably have a better chance putting him at the line than giving him an open look for a basket.
Looks like Jordan's in for the Cougars, along with Vaughn and Horton, Dennis, and Edson. Riverton got the ball in. They're holding on to it. They're going to have to foul. Crowder with the ball.
The question is who you want to foul. I think you got to foul him. Because we got to. Actually, we're not even in the bonus yet. We got to foul twice.
Let's go, Cougars!
Number 24, Ludwig, is going to inbound the ball to Riverton. Gets it back to Darnaby. Darnaby trying to kill time.
Oh.
Jordan fouls.
Yeah, Jordan easily could have been called for the intentional foul there with the push in the back.
Ludwig at the line. And the shot's good.
Big free throw by Ludwig.
Lorimer in for Jordan.
And Moran also subbed in the game. He's our three-point shooter on the wing.
Second shot's up, no good. But he gets his own rebound. And they call the timeout. 14 seconds left on the clock. Cougars have to get a three to tie it up. Ludwig's going to inbound the ball for the Rams.
If they don't get a steal on the inbound, they need to foul right away. Right there, you got to foul.
Horton with the foul on that one. Brings Crowder to the line. And the shot's no good, off the back of the rim.
Still a one-possession game.
And the shot's up. And it goes out of bounds. Cougars ball, 11 seconds left on the clock.
All right, Cougars get a chance here. The Rams have one guy up on the press.
Got the ball into Vaughn, who gets it over to Dennis. Swatted away, gets it back, and the pass is out of bounds by Vaughn. Trying to get it over to Lorimer.
3.4 seconds on the clock. The Cougars can still steal and foul.
Lorimer tried to foul a little bit earlier there, but they didn't call it. 1 second left on the clock. First
Wow.
shot for Ludwig is good. That's going to do it for the Cougars.
Another generous roll.
Second shot's off the back. Dennis tries to get it, but caught up. Tough game for the Cougars B team.
Yeah, solid game. The absence of Clevenger in the second half was definitely a factor for the Cougars. Also, Brueggemann not being here today. But good game for the Cougars.
I believe that's the B team's first loss of the season. All right, thanks everyone for joining us for the middle school A and B team game against the Riverton Rams.